Hello guys, so this is the last video for 2020 batch giving exam tomorrow, October 4. So many students obviously at the end of the preparation they'll have a lot of doubts, lot of anxiety, tension, stress. So this is all natural and it's common for everyone. So we'll try to give you some pointers which will help you end these 2 days in a proper fashion. So October 4 Sunday is the exam. The final verdict has come, and about the attempt and all, many questions have been coming, which is mainly illogical. But we will try to answer every question which you have got. Okay. So how to clear cutoff also? What is the exam hall tips which we give every year? That kind of things we'll cover. So please watch it from start to end instead of skipping or instead of watching it like only half, because it will be useful only if you watch it full. So what to do on October 3 and October 4? Step by step we'll do. Okay, like 10 to 12 points I have prepared. And first point is not about the exam, it is about this basics which people come and ask. Okay, when somebody comes to our WhatsApp for the first message, when you send hi or I am a UPSC aspirant or whichever year you are, we give you 8 to 10 video link. Okay, that is for the foundation, which includes even running you through the notification, the attempts, the eligibility, everything we are detailedly discussing there. So once you watch that, you will not have any doubt. But problem with students is they don't care about those 10 video link, and after 2 days they come and ask, sir, should I do that? What about optional? What about main subject? What about cutoff? Should I use black pen? All these things are discussed already. Okay, so when we tell you to read the notification, read it first. Before, don't read the notification. If you think spoon-feeded YouTube videos will help you, you will never clear this exam. Okay, you have to do the first basic step, that is download the notification. 2021 students, your notification will come by February only, but you can download 2020 notification. Okay, then read that, because it will be the same. Nothing is going to change. And then foundation videos are given to you, and this is not given to you for time pass. It is given as a first step because we want you to be on par with every other aspirant in this country. So click and watch everything, because every optional paper, every like importance of Rajya Sabha TV, how to make notes, how to read current affair, how to choose an optional, these are called basics. These basics I have taught you personally, and that is how we kicked off this year. Okay, a few months back in June I started this like that. So please follow what I tell, else we will not be able to answer your queries, because we'll just ignore your messages. We will not answer the basics again and again. Okay, this is the first point. Now your hall ticket, you would have admitted already, admit card. This one, if you see, this is the basics which will be there, which you have to check. Your name, your roll number, your photo identity card, some Aadhaar or driving license, whatever you get, that number will be there, father's name, mother's name, the center and the venue. So these things will be printed there, and right side of this your photograph will be there. That should be clear. Check that these basics are there. Okay, because if that's not there, then it will be a problem for you. Then below your this detail, these things will be there. The timing of the exam, you see paper 1 code is 01, the subcode, and then 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. and paper 2 is 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Okay, these are very basic, but I just making use of this video to tell you everything. And if you see here, bring this admit card printout along with original photo identity card as mentioned above, and black ballpoint pen in each session to secure admission to examination hall. Okay, in morning and afternoon. E-admit card must be preserved till the declaration of the final result. Okay, because it will have your roll number, registration ID and all. That will help you check the result later, because the result will come by November 15th. Okay, October 4 you are giving the exam. By November 14th the result will come. Then please note that entry into examination venue shall be closed 10 minutes before the scheduled commencement of the examination of each session. Meaning morning 9:20 they'll ask you to enter. Okay, before that everybody will be inside the hall. Afternoon also before 2:20 you will be inside the exam hall. Okay, after that they will not allow you, so please don't roam around also during the break time which is there in between. Okay, 3 hours gap is there. Okay, exams are just 2 hours, but in between there is a 3-hour gap, which is actually unwanted, but that is what they do since long time. Okay, now the next point, read instructions carefully. Okay, I know many people even now would not have read the instructions, so this video I will just take 2 minutes to do that also. Okay, this is the notification. One more thing I want to tell you, this attempt which people are asking, will it count as an attempt? Will, if I apply, if I go to exam hall, this is called UPSC notification. In the search box, if you type attempt, which is like a 4th standard student can do, if you do this and type attempt, all these things will come. And here if you see deemed to be an attempt, click on this. What is written here? An attempt to a preliminary examination shall be deemed to be attempt to civil service exam. Meaning you give prelims, meaning your attempt is over. If a candidate actually appears in any one paper, you go to the morning session of the exam, still your attempt is counted. But if you don't go to the exam hall, you simply applied it, you paid 100 rupees, or if it's free for you, whatever, it doesn't count as an attempt. And this is a basic thing which any LKG, UKG student can do it. But you people come and ask me this doubt, and we have to repeatedly tell, go and download the notification. Please don't be such a student who feels like everything has to be spoon-feeded. Okay, this is basics. Okay, this notification, which is how many ever pages it is, you have to read it. Every single line you have to read it. And after reading this and watching my foundation video, not even one doubt you will have. So please see to that you do the basics. And if you have the doubt about the new thing, the new Supreme Court issue which is going on, and there they are telling that maybe an attempt will be given, that is just a possibility. You don't have to decide your exam of tomorrow based on that. That is a possibility only. See, because I got at least 50 plus messages asking like, sir, tomorrow I will not go to the exam, will it count? Tomorrow if I go to the exam, will I get an extra attempt? Tomorrow is your last attempt means tomorrow is your last attempt. That is it. The other thing which is given is a bonus thing. If UPSC agrees to it, they will give or they will not give. But tomorrow, if you can go to the exam hall, if you go it. If you cannot travel 400, 500 kilometers, how much ever it is, then don't go. But don't decide it based on whether UPSC will give you some hope, like next year's thing they will announce now itself. Please don't do this childish kind of things. Tomorrow, if you can go to the exam hall, you have to go. Not like it's like a shortcut for you to skip this attempt and next year they will anyway give you a free attempt. Don't think that kind of stupid things. Okay. So that is a basic thing, and we tell direct to the point. So if you are finding it rude, you can stop watching this video. Okay, this video is only for those students who have been listening to me since last many years or many months, because we talk like this only. We talk to the point. Okay. So this is about the instructions. Oh, sorry, I think I did not show. We showed you the notification only. So this is the instructions. So if you see here, we'll just quickly go through. Check the e-admit card carefully and bring discrepancy, if any, to the notice. That I told first. Still check whether all details are correct. Mention your name, roll number, registration ID, all these things. In case you are contacting the UPSC, but now it's anyway late. In case you wanted to change something or inform something, you should have contacted with all these details. Bring the admit card printout along with original photo ID whose number is mentioned, meaning whatever, if you have mentioned Aadhaar card number in the admit card, the same original ID you have to carry, okay, for both the sessions. And it has to be kept with you till the result is come. Then you are responsible for safe custody of the admit card. Okay, these are very basics. Then candidates should note that omission, mistake, discrepancy in encoding, filling details of OMR sheet. Okay, it will be considered like rejection, meaning you have to fill everything correctly in the OMR sheet which will be given to you. Please note that the entry into this thing is like 10 minutes before. So 9:20 AM and 2:20 PM you have to enter. Then frisking will be there. Okay, now corona time, I don't know how the standard operating procedure will be, but they will be doing all the checking needed. Candidates should note that they shall not be allowed to appear at any other examination venue. So go to your examination venue only. Then read the special instructions, okay, which is there in the notification itself, I think. And also when you go there, outside they would have put a notice board or blackboard or something will be there where they have written more instructions. Okay, so please read that also. That's why you should not reach 9:20 exactly. You should reach earlier. Okay, reach half an hour early, at least by 9 o'clock, be at the center. And just because you give the exam doesn't mean that you are given anything, your result will be checked. Then candidates should not be in possession of any mobile phone. Okay, this one is like in the exam hall. That doesn't mean you cannot carry the phone. Okay, you should carry the phone because now everything happens through phone only. Your cab booking, your payment, your food or whatever, it's through your phone only. So take your bag and phone or whatever, or even the food you need, whatever you can take. There will be some setup there. Okay, it should be there. They should give it. Okay, they'll be collecting the bag at the ground floor itself or outside the campus somewhere. They'll be doing it. So you have to give all those things and then go to the exam hall. After the morning session, when you come out, you go and ask them. They'll give you the things back. Then again, when you enter the next session, that time again give it back to them. Okay, so it doesn't mean you cannot carry the phone. You have to carry the phone because without that you cannot book your cab and all. Then this normal or simple wristwatch is allowed. Okay, but smartwatch is not allowed. But anyway, in all the classrooms, there will be a clock. Okay, there will be a clock and they usually give it. Or if the examiner directly, if you want, you can ask also what is the time. They will tell you. After every half an hour, again, anyway, they will give you a reminder. 30 minutes over, 1 hour over, 1.5 hour over. So if you don't carry watch also, it's not a big deal. Because last many years, we have got reports that children fight with the security there, the in charge there, like this is a normal watch only, this is that watch, this watch. Avoid all those things, especially because of this COVID situation. If you don't carry watch also, it should be fine. Okay, because the teacher there will have a watch anyway, if clock is also not there in the room. Now, negative marking is there. Okay, and that is 0.66 marks because it is 1/3 of the marks allotted to each question. Okay, one question has 2 marks. Okay, so 2 marks means 1/3 of that. That is 0.66. Because many people think that it's 0.33, and even coaching institutes I see, they like tell this wrong thing. Like you do 10 wrong questions, so it's like 10 into 0.33, 3 marks only will go. It's not like that. Your 6 marks will go. Okay, based on your negativity. Then answers other than those made by black ballpoint will not be allowed. So don't take any gel pen because that OMR sheet will be very delicate, very sensitive. Take a normal that Cello or Reynolds or any normal company, a thick tip proper one which does not poke into your paper and does not tear it or something. Okay, because your OMR sheet is going to be corrected by machine, not a human. So please see to it that black ballpoint pen is a proper thing, not a gel type or a wet ink type. Then candidates are advised not to bring any valuables or costly item, obviously, because you will have to deposit your bag, and also don't keep too much cash or something and that sort in that. Okay, even if a purse you are giving, see to it that too much valuables are not there. Obviously your ID card, some things will be there, but that will be safe only. Okay, carry only that one ID card which you need, which is your Aadhaar or license or whatever you have given in this thing. Then candidates who do not have clear photographs in the admit card will have to bring a photo identity proof and 2 passport size photo. So this is clearly written that if you do not have clear photograph on the admit card, okay, that means others don't have to carry this. So please see that these basics are read from here, because people keep asking me this, should I carry photo, should I carry photo? This is clearly written here. Okay, then candidates who have opted for their own scribe, okay, this is for not everyone, so it's not valid here. Then wearing of mask or face cover is mandatory. Okay, but if you see, gloves is not mentioned. So when you come and ask me like, sir, should I wear gloves? It is your choice. If you want, you wear, but it's not mandatory here. Okay, and this is a pen and paper test, obviously with gloves and all. I don't know whether you will be comfortable. Then candidates, however, will have to remove their mask for verification whenever required. So if they come and ask like, show me your face or show me, this is done everywhere, in airports, in railway station, everywhere, mask is mandatory, but when for verification you have to show your face. Then candidate may carry his or her own hand sanitizer, small size, in transparent bottle. Okay, small size like 100 ml, 200 ml, 350 ml, that kind of sizes, small bottles will come. Okay, even if some sticker is there, remove that sticker so that it becomes transparent bottle. Carry that. Then candidates to follow the social distancing norms, personal hygiene, all these things. This will be written there also on the blackboard there outside the exam hall. This is the basic instruction. This is how you should read. Okay, we don't have to do this for you, but because I want everything to be clear and people should not worry, I am doing this. Okay. Now going back to the slide. So reading instructions we done. Print your admit card, because many people did not do that even now. So print your admit card. Have your ID card original. Have 2 photos if admit card unclear. Okay, there is no harm in carrying 2 photographs, putting it in your pocket, but it is not needed if your admit card photo is already clear. Okay. Now point number 3. Today itself, keep your things ready. Okay, like whatever you need. Admit card is there, black pen is there, original ID is there, sanitizer, small or transparent, mask. Then these are only if you need, photos if needed. Food if needed, like if you don't want to eat from outside or not, because it's like a morning to evening exam. So in lunch break, whatever you need, if you want to carry some small box, something in your bag. Then gloves if needed. So these 3 are if needed, but other things are mandatory. Okay, this is point number 3. Now next point. Today itself, check your exam center location. You have Google Map, you have the place, maybe you have already reached that city where you are. Check the location, how much time it will take, how much distance it is from there. After your exam, if you have to go somewhere, that distance, how much it will take. Plan everything today itself. Okay, not like tomorrow morning you will sit and search. And then necessary, do the arrangements. If you are coming from another city, obviously you will have some other transport. But if it's here, then book the cab. Okay, schedule a cab and keep, or morning wake up early and book the cab. But do these kind of things very clearly. It's not like you have to sit and read your Lakshmikant all night and all morning. You have to see to it that you reach the exam hall properly. That is more important. Whatever you have studied is more than enough. Point 5, same point. Stop worrying. You have already done lots of studies. Okay, you have 1 year, 1.5 years, or maybe even last 6 months you have started studying. You have done enough. This one day will not make a huge difference. This one day is for you to have a cool mind and calm and composure kind of mindset you should have, so that you can clearly recall back the things which you already studied. Okay, problem with students is they study a lot, but in the exam hall, they are not able to recall. But your options, your question framing, your practice of previous year papers, all this will help you gain the marks. Okay, that will tell you towards the end of this video, we'll tell you how to get the cutoff. So relax and feel lighter. 6th point, don't do stressful revision. Like I told, don't think I have to start Lakshmikant from the starting. I will do Spectrum from the starting. This will simply waste your time. Instead, do very basic things. Do MCQs, do previous year papers, for which all videos are available. In my channel itself, many videos are there. Do the charts which we gave you, do the snippet cards, do mind maps if you have any institute gave you, or whichever you made yourself. Whichever helps you recollect more things in shorter time, do that thing. Okay. The next point is CSAT. CSAT, we ourselves never teach. 3 years since this channel, I have not even put one single video about CSAT, because we don't literally care about CSAT. Okay, if you cannot pass CSAT, that means you cannot pass the first paper itself, because the cutoff mark for that is just 33%. That is 27 out of 80 questions. Okay, there each question is I think 2.5 marks or something. So if you do it, you need only 27 questions right, and you can completely skip the remaining questions. Okay, how many are there? Remaining around 53 questions are there. If you don't touch that question also, you will pass. Okay, and 27 you can do your wish. Okay, if you are good in English comprehension, do that. If you are good in this graph and pie chart kind of thing, do that. Or if you are good in maths aptitude, do that. There are many options to do in that CSAT paper. Okay, 80 questions are there. Select the best 27. For safety sake, do 30 or 35. After that, you skip remaining 45 questions, still you will pass. Okay, please simply don't do unwanted things and do the negative and go fail in CSAT. Okay, because if you pass in morning exam and afternoon if you fail, that will be the biggest disaster you will have in your life. Okay, And what you have to do, 2019 and 18 previous year paper alone. That also many YouTube channels would have already done for free. Sit and watch that video alone. That too, if today if you don't feel like watching, tomorrow after the morning session, there's a 3-hour gap. 11:30 to 2:30, what you will do? You will be anywhere roaming around this corona situation. Anyway, you cannot go anywhere. Go and sit somewhere outside in a shady place somewhere, and then take your phone, take YouTube, search for 2018-19 paper and watch it. In 30 minutes, 40 minutes, they will analyze the paper for you. Okay. That whatever you analyze there freshly, directly you go to the exam hall, similar exact questions will be there in your paper. CSAT never changes the pattern. It will be always same. This 3-hour session alone studies is enough for you to clear CSAT. This is my guarantee. Okay. Even few years back when I was doing this exam, I had done the same thing. I had never touched the CSAT book in my whole 1 year of preparation. I did it only in the 3-hour gap because YouTube, everything is there nowadays. Okay. Don't study big formulas. Don't do any comprehension, nothing. Just do the previous year 2-year papers. Okay. Now point number 8. Outside the exam hall, when you reach, that is around 9 a.m. you have to reach. Don't think 9:20 you have to reach. 9 a.m. you have to reach. And then maintain social distancing, follow the standard operating procedure, keep the hall ticket outside in your hand, pen, photo, that kind of thing. Remaining, let it be in your bag itself, including your purse, phone and all. Keep it in your bag, zip it up, keep it, and then wherever they're collecting the bag, give that bag and go to this thing with your mask and sanitizer. Go inside the thing, all the frisking, checking, everything, and they will allow you. In 9:20 you will be sitting. 9:30 exactly they'll give you the paper. Okay, in the classroom they'll give you the paper, and then fill in the details. They will tell you, fill this thing, fill that thing. Okay, that code, subcode, whatever you saw in your admit card, all those things you have to fill. 01 is morning subcode, 02 is afternoon subcode, everything they will tell you, the invigilator will tell you. Okay, so do that very calmly. By 9:30, 9:35 you will be set. You will be ready with entire thing, and you can start the paper. And when you start the paper, 9:30 to 11:30, this is your most crucial time. You have been preparing the entire year for this 2 hours. So inside this exam hall, listen to the instructions carefully. There also they would have given some instructions, new instructions. Okay, because it's corona time. Then fill the details correctly, because as I told you, many things are there. You have to put a signature also, and they will make you write a paragraph actually to check your handwriting, like I am not a robot, that kind of thing we do know, right, in computer. Same thing there in paper, they'll make you write in the behind the OMR sheet. There is a section where you have to write. So that kind of thing, just listen to them and do it. It's very simple thing. Okay, your medium of instruction, your subject code, something will be there. Question paper also will have a code like set A, set B, set C, 4 set will be there. So whichever set you get, that also, that all they will tell you, do it. Then use the time effectively. Okay, don't think that you will get enough and more time. Paper is going to be lengthy. Paper is going to be analytical, observational skills, everything they will be testing. So each question you will have to spend lot of time. So the faster you find out the direct questions, ABCD type questions, and solve it, that is where you will get the cutoff. Okay, and mark on the OMR sheet immediately. Don't do like mark all the thing in question paper and the last 5 minutes I will mark everything in OMR sheet. That time you will make some mistake. So you solve, like suppose question number 1, you got the answer. Immediately go to OMR sheet, mark that bubble. Then 2 you don't know, skip it. 3 you know, then go to OMR sheet again do. So parallelly mark the OMR sheet as you solve. Okay, and every time sit and count your bubbles, how much it is. If it is around the cutoff, that is around 50 plus questions you have got, that means you are clearing the cutoff. Okay, because 100 and 105 will be the cutoff anyway. So see to it that you reach that cutoff and stop writing. So that is the inside exam hall. Now clearing the cutoff. Okay, understanding UPSC and playing back at them. This UPSC is not doing any difficulty level increasing or nothing. They are just playing with the mind of the students. They know where you will make mistakes, and exactly they design the options. And those tricks and tips, I think in the last 1 year I have given you at least 100 plus tricks through my previous year papers, through my blind guess method. There are many things, elimination technique, which I did throughout the year. If you have watched my daily quiz and my previous year paper analysis, you would have already become an expert in that. How to do a question paper, even if you don't know even a single question. Okay, go to the exam hall in such a thing like you don't know anything. Okay, you studied this much, fine, but go as if you don't know anything, and this paper is going to be the toughest paper this year. Go in that mindset. Okay, so everyone, it will be the same condition. So when you go there, take the question and read the question. So when you read it, from there you have to deduce whether you have studied this or not, or whether it is solvable or not. Even if you did not study, is it solvable or not? I have shown you 15-20 examples already in 2019 where students could have eliminated one basic statement which UPSC is testing whether you know it or not, and remaining 2 will automatically get eliminated. Okay, because they know that you will not study many GK fact, whether this act was amended 7 times, or this king met that queen, or this book is written by that person. You would not have studied, but there will be second statement which you will know, which is there in news item, or which is there a previous year question. So that alone, if you know, options will be in such a way that you will directly reach the answer. So play back at UPSC. Okay, so that how much ever best you play, the higher cutoff you will be reaching, higher easily you will be clearing the cutoff. Okay, so that is point number 10. point 11, 11:30 to 2:30, that gap. Okay, when you come out of the exam also, you will know whether you will clear or not if you are a serious aspirant. If you are not a serious aspirant and like listening to coaching institute, you went and marked all the 100, then you will not know the result because you never know what is right or what is wrong. But serious aspirants clearly know their mark when they come out of the exam hall, whether it's 90s or 100s or 120s, they will correctly know which range their mark is. So based on that, CSAT you have to give. Okay, if you think you have failed, then don't even give the CSAT, just go out from your home if you want from that time itself. But then after that gap, eat lightly, stay around the premises itself because you have to enter by 2:20. Watch CSAT videos as I told, but don't take it lightly and don't take it serious also. Don't worry about it. Just watch that previous year papers and go to the CSAT hall. Then after 4:30, your exam will get over. Okay, CSAT you will have enough and more time. Okay, it's not like the morning paper. You will have a lot of free time. You will be like, by 4 o'clock you will finish and you will be waiting to go out of the exam hall. That will be your mindset. So after 4:30, you just exit. Forget about all the result. Don't discuss there with anyone. Don't think about anything. Don't call anyone. Don't do anything. Your thing is go home and then again sanitize and freshly relax at your home. Okay, because you have been exposed 7 hours outside your house after a very long time maybe. So see to that you go to your house first. After that, do your calls. Do your call your sir or teacher or coaching class, friends, mentors. You want to discuss your paper, anything. But anyway, I will be doing an analysis video tomorrow evening itself. Okay, once my students give me a feedback and report, I'll immediately make a first impression kind of video, like how it is, what is the difficulty level, what can be the cutoff, how was the question format this time, is there any difference, is there any problem faced by students, that kind of initial thing. But I cannot discuss the answers because we'll need time to read through all 100 questions, and that I'll be doing 3 days time. You people give me October 4, 5, 6, 7, and by October 7 I promise you that I will tell you, I will make a usual video which I make, Vysh versus UPSC. We have made in 2018, 19 and 20 also I'll make, and we are hoping that 50 plus questions will be solvable from our test series. But if UPSC decides to go at a very extreme level or something different, obviously we also will not be able to claim more questions, but we will be always transparent and truthful. Okay, not like other coaching institutes who simply tell that 100 plus marks came. We will show you question by question. Okay, screenshot of UPSC question, screenshot of my test question, both we will show side by side, and that is how I explain. You can watch my 2019 video if you want, if you have not seen. Simply search Vysh versus UPSC 2019. 50 plus questions had come from my test series. Okay, had means not like literally same wordings, but the statements were there in my test series, so you could have solved it. So same thing, I will be making it on October 4 and 7. So good luck to all the aspirants 2020 batch. We wish you all success and also primarily your good health. Okay, because you are going out and you should come back in good health and you should relax. Okay, don't worry about the next year attempt or your mains preparation, nothing. For next 1 week after your exam, please don't study anything. Use your free time, watch movies, relax, chill, just use that 7 days to come out of this UPSC phase. Okay, we can again restart. I will be there for you to restart it, whether it's your 2020 mains preparation or your 2021 prelims preparation. We will give you a fresh timetable again. We can do it from scratch. So don't worry about anything. Just think about your attempt, that to give your best. Don't think about passing or failing, because failing is normal. In UPSC, failing is normal. It's not like your 12th standard exam where 100 people, 99 will pass and 1 will fail. That is normal for 12th standard. But for UPSC, it is the reverse. 1 will pass and 99 will fail, because that is the number of vacancy. That is how the cutoff is. So if you fail, it is normal. Just see to it that you give your best, and you should have that satisfaction that out of all these difficulties, I did my preparation, I went to the exam hall, I came back out of this thing, now I'm healthy also, and I have this mentor to tell me what is the exam like and all these things. Feel happy about that. Okay, your happiness is more important than any result or any other thing. Happiness and health. So this is it. This is what I want to tell you. I hope we have done justice to your preparation in this entire 1 year. You will be still on my WhatsApp. We will not delete anyone. All you people will be in my WhatsApp only, who is 2020 students. So wait for more videos. All the best one more time. Thank you and have a nice day.